Let's see. All right. Let me now let me go to joint ventures. So I'm not going to open this one, but I'll just kind of speak to it. So joint ventures are different from associations. So that was the first document I started off with, talking about association agreements. A joint venture is when you actually take two different companies and make them one. So I have, let's just say ACY Contractors and FB Construction. We're two separate entities, but we're going to come together and form one company called, ACY FB Construction. It's a 50-50 partnership. ACY owns 50, FB owns 50. The way you do a joint venture, you run only certain expenses for that project through that joint venture's books. So it's a separate EIN number, separate accounting, separate books. There are some advantages of doing joint ventures, which I've talked about in some previous coaching sessions, as far as being able to pursue larger projects. For instance, I-4 expansion. That was a joint venture with three different companies. It was called SGL, Skanska, I think Gilbane and Lane, where the three different contractors came together, formed a joint venture. So that joint venture agreement goes into detail. Normally, it is also project specific, but it doesn't have to be. It's just like another legal entity. The other difference with the joint venture is because it has its own books, at the end of the year, as long as the company is profitable, all the profits are distributed based on the ownership share. So if we're 50-50, let's say the project and the company made $100,000. Well, I get 50, y'all get 50. Guess what? That hits our books. So it's gonna hit ACY books, gonna get $50,000. It looked like $50,000 just came in out the blue. Right? So that actually enhances my books because I just made profit without any expense associated. So that's going to increase my profit margins. So banks love that kind of stuff. So that's the great thing behind joint ventures, when you're able to pursue a larger project. So it's a little bit different than an association.